Welcome back to my channel. Yes, I know it's been forever since I have filmed, but honestly I've been so busy with work and everything like that. But you know what, I'm back to it. So today, since to get back, you know, in the groove, I am just gonna do a quick like updates of my current makeup favorites. I don't think I'm gonna do like a monthly favorites, because usually in my monthly favorites I've noticed that all of my favorites stay the same through months. So I'll just kind of do updates of like new products I'm trying or my current favorites, because usually if I find something I like, I stick to it for a while. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into it because I can talk forever. So I'm gonna break it down in categories. I'll do like face, palettes, lips, you know, stuff like that. So to get started, I guess we'll kind of break it down by how we do makeup, like starting with your face first. So I'll start with some of my current favorite primers. Oh, dang it, I forgot one thing, but it's cool. So I'm gonna start off with the my primers that you guys see me use in my makeup tutorials. These are the only three that I've been liking that works. Usually I never used to use a primer, but these have been working. This one is the Neutrogena Shine Control. I've had this like years ago and I didn't like it until I just started mixing it with different primers and I guess moisturizers that I use, and I really do like it. I put it just in my T-zone, even though my face is like so oily right now. I've had my makeup on for about 8+ hours now. So next is the Poreless face primer, and the e.l.f. I guess is a studio kind of line, or their face line. I really like this one. It does really smooth out pores, and this is also my favorite. You know guys, I use this more often. This is the e.l.f. hydrating one, and it really does hydrate. It has a really thick consistency though, which actually helps the makeup stick to your face, but it also is hydrating if you have dry skin. So I guess next with face, we can do brows. Usually with my brows I only stick to one thing, which was my ABH dip brow, but I've actually been using the NYX what is this, the eyebrow gel, and it's in like the little squeeze tube, and you just kind of squeeze it on your hand and do your brows. So I did them today with this. I've been using this so much and I love it. It makes it really easy to just do your brows and get out the door. It's also waterproof, so they stay on. They do not move. Next, face products, foundation. You guys know this is absolutely my favorite part of makeup. Like I can just do my face and like never do eyeshadow and I'll be okay. So first is the new Milani Conceal and Perfect, the 2-in-1. I'm in the shade Tan. I haven't done I didn't want to do a first impressions or like a review over this yet, only because I like to really test out products because my skin changes all the time. But so far so good. I'm wearing it now. I also mix it with my L'Oreal True Match, which goes back to another favorite of mine. It is just the bomb, and these together have the perfect coverage. The Milani Conceal and Perfect is already full coverage itself, but also mixed in with the L'Oreal True Match. That one's more of a demi matte, so it's not all the way matte. This one I believe does dry to like a matte finish, so I needed something else with a little bit more moisture. So with foundation, that's it. And then concealers, I've went back to an old school bad boy, Maybelline Fit Me. This is like what I started out with when I did makeup, like for real. And I saw what's her name, Holly Boone on here on YouTube start using this again, and I had to go try it out again. So I use medium, yeah, 25 medium and 30 cafe to mix those together and like highlight and conceal. Also, you guys know LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn. It's my jam. I use this more to carve out my brows now. I haven't used this in so long under my eyes, and I kind of been neglecting my baby, but I still use it to carve out my brows. This is a thicker consistency than the Maybelline one, so I like to really carve out my brows and hide like little sparse hairs that you have. So next, let's see, we got concealer. All right, so we're going to go to powders. This one is also a new one. I am going to be doing a makeup tutorial using all of the newer products that I purchased, so you guys can see me put them to use. But I've got the Wet n Wild, what is this called? The Mega Glow contouring palette. This one is in, I think this is medium. Oh, this one's Caramel Toffee. So that has a highlighting shade here and then a contouring, and this is honestly, this is more like a banana powder, but I love it. This is so perfect. I haven't tested flashback on this yet because my camera, which is why I haven't been filming, has been in the shop, so I honestly haven't tested out flash on this, but I honestly love it. Just adds more like brightness to your face, and it actually helps highlight too if you're using concealers that help highlight. And then the contour powder is really good. It's not too like cool tone or too warm. It's like right in between. I've been using this contour powder, and next up is the True Match super blendable powder. This is actually a foundation powder, but I got this in, I believe, C8 Cocoa, and these are kind of a similar color. This one's just probably a little bit darker and warmer, but I kind of love both of them to contour. I've been using this a little bit more though, so if you guys want to do an alternate of that. Also, another face powder I've been using, of course, my MAC. This is probably the only high-end thing that I try to use in my tutorials. This is the MAC Studio Fix powder. I've hit pan bad, but this bad boy has like lasted me. I got this at least 2 years ago, and I still have a lot to go. So this is like my holy grail for real. I use this every day. It also adds, it's full coverage powder already. So once you do your foundation, you put this over, it just gives the most like airbrush, like perfect, flawless look. So I really love this. I probably will never stop using this. Let's see what else. I have highlighters, of course, Wet n Wild Fergie collection. I haven't actually seen this in stores anymore, so I don't know if it is discontinued, but I just don't know if you guys can get your hands on it. This is the Rose Champagne. This one's like my favorite. It just glows. I love it, and I'm wearing it today, but I like pack this on to the max. Also, highlighters, I guess I can kind of show you guys this one, but this is also my palette's favorite. The highlighters from the Carly Bible palette is also my favorite. Let's see, liners and mascaras. Of course, NYC liquid liner. Mine is so beat up, but this is just the blackest black color that they have. Also, I've been trying out the Maybelline, the Eye Studio gel primer and gel eyeliner in Blackest Black. This is like awesome. And then mascaras, of course, L'Oreal Telescopic. And then I also have been using this NYC Instant Lash, and I think it's only $1, but I use it. It's really thin brush, so I use it for my lower lashes. Let's see, we can go on to palettes. Usually I use a palette every day to do my eyes. Of course, you guys know Amrezy palette, Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's not, she doesn't sell it anymore, but of course all the shades that she has in here are sold individually now. This is like my holy grail. Like, I use this every day. This is the first thing I gravitate towards, but it's just my favorite. Next is the Wet n Wild Nude Awakening palette. This one's only $5, and it has some of the similar colors in the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, but I really like this. It's so pigmented for $5. So, and then of course, Carly Bible palette. This one is so good because it has so many in one, highlighters and eyeshadows. It's my fave. Let's see, so that's palettes. I'm pretty much going through everything if I'm talking too fast. I just don't want this video to be so long because you guys know I can ramble. I also forgot, oh, in primers, eye primer, I guess I can put this in with palettes, is the Hard Candy eye primer. This is the, which one is this one? Because they have like different lines of them, like one for shimmers, one for like pops of color, but I think this is just a neutral one. It's kind of a neutral base, so it kind of does blank out the color of your like eye color. I really like this. I usually do this and set it with my MAC powder. These two are like so good together. Let's see, so lip products, I have a few that I use like all the time. One I'm wearing now. First one is the BH Cosmetics liquid lipstick, and I think this one is in, oh, what is this one called? They don't put names on them. I'll list this down below. I can't remember the name of this one, but this one's more of a like grayish purpley color. Let's see. This one definitely like dries to like a gray purple type color. So yeah, there we go. That's what that one looks like against my skin color. Also, NYX liquid suede lipsticks. I love them, but they're always sold out everywhere, so I haven't been able to try any different colors. But this one is in Sandstorm. I wear this one all the time. I think these are almost similar, but this one may be a little bit more pinky. But they both have that type of like grayish undertone, so they dry like really nice, but still like a nude color. And then of course, all of these look the same in the tube, but the NYX Soft Matte Cream, this one is in Abu Dhabi. This one's almost gone, so I don't even think I have enough to swatch. Oh, there we go. And you can see that one. So these are all pretty similar, but this is literally like colors I go for as an everyday look. And then I have two lip liners, or three I guess, I use all the time. These two are like brownish purple ones. One is from NYX. Both of them are from NYX. This one doesn't have a color. So this one is 826, and this one is dark brown. Now this one doesn't have a color, but dark brown is the one I use most of the time. And then I have the Jordana Cosmetics and Tawny, and I usually use that one when I use the Abu Dhabi liquid lipstick. Next, last but not least, are brushes. I have to throw in brushes because without brushes, your makeup will not be flawless. So these sponges I've cleaned them, but they're still like dirty. These are actually from Walmart. I cannot remember the brand, but they're in the brush section, and they come together in a pack, and these are actually like really amazing. Like you see, like, you know, sometimes you get the off-brand sponges and they don't like really squeeze like this. They're really tight and stiff, and when you put them under the water, they don't expand. Well, these do, and I love them. I pretty much use these now instead of brushes. And then for blending brushes, I have, of course, my Sonia Kashuk blending brush. And I finally got my hands on Morphe brushes, the M443 and the M441, and I love them. They're great for blending, but also keeping the color definition of them, so you won't keep blending the color away. They're awesome. And then I just want to touch on my highlighting brushes because that's like my favorite. I use a BH Cosmetics fan brush, and also I've been using the Real Technique setting brush to really do that. This one's a little bit more heavier, and this one is just a light dust. I used that one today, so my highlight isn't as like popping as it is when I use my Real Techniques brush. But that is all I have for my current makeup favorites. I kind of went through each category just in case you all want some ideas of any new products you should try, or if you have been trying them and then they're your favorites too. Awesome. I will be back again with another tutorial. Hopefully this talking videos take too long, but they're the easiest to edit, you know. But I didn't want this one to be like 20 minutes, so I think I hit right at the mark. But thank you all for being so patient with me, of me not having my camera to film and everything like that. But I'm back, and I am ready to film some more videos for you all. So of course, leave comments down below. I am here for you. Whatever you guys want to see, I would love to film. So just thank you. All social media links will be down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.